Power Book 4, Force has never been a show that plays it safe. From the very first episode, it made one thing clear: this story is darker, colder, and more dangerous than what came before. Now, as talk around Season 4 grows louder, fans are holding their breath. The streets of Chicago have unfinished business, and the past is far from buried. Season 3 left us with tension hanging in the air. Alliances were tested, trust was broken, and enemies moved closer than ever. Every decision came with a price, and not everyone walked away clean. That ending didn't give answers, it created fear. Fear of what comes next. Fear of who survives. And fear of how far the main players are willing to go. When their backs are against the wall, what makes Season 4 so exciting is the uncertainty. Nothing feels stable anymore. Power is shifting, and the balance that once existed is gone. Characters who thought they were in control may soon realize they were only being tolerated. Others, once pushed aside, could rise in ways no one expects. This is the kind of story where one move can start a war, and one mistake can end everything. Fans aren't just waiting for another season, they're waiting for consequences. The show has built a reputation for bold choices and ruthless turns, and expectations are higher than ever. Season 4 isn't just another chapter. It feels like a turning point. A moment where lines are crossed for good, and there's no way back. As rumors spread and anticipation grows. One thing is certain: when the trailer finally drops, it won't just tease action, it will promise chaos. And once that chaos begins, the streets will remember who truly holds the power. The moment the Season 4 trailer arrives, it won't waste time easing viewers in. If past seasons are any clue, the first few seconds alone will set the tone. Dark streets, tense silence, and faces that carry the weight of unfinished business. The trailer is expected to lean heavily into a colder, more dangerous mood, showing a city where trust no longer exists and every move feels watched. Chicago won't look like a place of opportunity anymore. It will look like a battlefield waiting for the first shot. What makes this trailer so important is how Season 3 ended. Nothing was truly resolved. Instead of closure, we were left with pressure. That pressure is likely to explode in Season 4, and the trailer will hint at that explosion without giving too much away. Quick cuts, sharp dialogue, and moments that end just before the action hits. This show knows how to tease without revealing its hand. We can expect the trailer to focus on rising conflict rather than clear story answers. Power struggles will feel more personal now. Former allies may be shown standing on opposite sides, not because they want to, but because they have no other choice. The trailer will likely show brief flashes of confrontation, tense stares, weapons being readied, deals being whispered in the dark. These moments aren't just for style. They signal that the rules have changed. Another key element the trailer is expected to highlight is isolation. Characters who once relied on networks and protection may now appear alone, moving quietly, thinking carefully. This suggests a shift in strategy. Season 4 won't just be about strength, it will be about survival. Who thinks smarter? Who strikes first? And who hesitates for just 1 second too long? The trailer may also hint at consequences catching up to everyone. Past choices won't stay buried. Old wounds will reopen, and grudges will finally demand payment. Even without full scenes, a single line of dialogue or a look of fear can tell us that no one is safe anymore. By the time the trailer ends, fans won't be asking simple questions. They'll be asking dangerous ones. Who is still loyal? Who is already planning betrayal? And when the power shifts again, who will be crushed underneath it? One thing is certain: the trailer for Power Book 4, Season 4 won't promise peace. It will promise a storm. As excitement around Season 4 continues to build, the biggest question on every fan's mind is simple: when is it coming back? While an official release date has not yet been locked in, all signs point toward the series moving steadily forward behind the scenes. The silence from the studio hasn't slowed the hype. In fact, it has made fans even more alert, watching closely for every update, every hint, and every small announcement. Production timelines for shows like this are never simple. Each season of Power Book 4, Force has raised the bar in terms of scale, intensity, and storytelling. Season 4 is expected to be no different. From location shoots to complex action scenes, everything takes time to get right. That's why careful planning matters more than rushing. Fans would rather wait than see a season that doesn't deliver the same hard-hitting impact. There has also been ongoing talk about scheduling shifts across major networks and streaming platforms. These changes can affect release windows even when a show is ready. Instead of seeing this as a delay, many fans see it as a sign that the studio wants the right moment, one where Season 4 can land with full attention and maximum impact. Another factor is the growing expectations around the franchise. This is no longer just another season of television. It's part of a larger story universe, and each release needs to line up carefully with long-term plans. That kind of coordination doesn't happen overnight. Writers, producers, and executives all have a role in shaping when and how the next chapter is revealed. What's encouraging is that there has been no sign of cancellation or creative slowdown. On the contrary, the careful pace suggests confidence. Studios don't take their time with projects they don't believe in. They invest in the ones they know audiences are waiting for. And the ongoing buzz around Season 4 proves that interest hasn't faded, it's growing stronger. Until an official announcement drops, the best approach for fans is patience. Trailers, teasers, and confirmed dates tend to arrive closer together than expected. When the update finally comes, it will likely arrive with purpose, not hesitation. And when it does, it will confirm what fans already believe. Season 4 isn't delayed, it's being prepared for impact. One of the strongest reasons fans remain deeply invested in Season 4 is the cast. The performances have always been the backbone of the series, turning simple power struggles into emotional battles. As Season 4 approaches, expectations are high for familiar faces to return and continue the stories that were left hanging. These characters are no longer just players in a game, they are shaped by loss, pressure, and choices that cannot be undone. At the same time, every new season brings change. There is strong belief that Season 4 will introduce new characters who challenge the existing balance. These additions won't be there just to fill space. They will test loyalty, create fresh conflict, and push the main characters into uncomfortable territory. In a world built on control, new faces often mean new threats. There is also quiet concern among fans about who might not make it through this chapter. The show has never been afraid to make hard decisions. If a character's story has reached its limit, Season 4 may be the moment where that story ends. That risk is part of what keeps viewers watching. Nothing feels guaranteed, and no one feels untouchable. In the end, Season 4 of Powerbook 4, Force carries a heavy responsibility. It must reward longtime viewers while raising the stakes even higher. Fans aren't just looking for action, they're looking for meaning, consequences, and moments that stay with them long after the episode ends. If the show delivers on its promise, Season 4 won't just continue the story, it will redefine it. And when the power shifts again, only those strong enough to adapt will remain standing.